talking about you trying to get another nigga attention. I said, bro, you with a whole nother bitch. Why do you care that me and baby don't even, the last time I ever received a message.
At last, Lil Baby is giving Blueface a retort. And let me clarify that this isn't merely a brief tweet or a tiny jab at an Instagram story. This is Baby leaving his peaceful, strategic lane to issue a message so forceful that even Blueface's own admirers had to take notice. During one of his typical rambling digressions, Blueface made the claim that Lil Baby had been skulking around with Chrisean Rock. Blueface also dropped a dirtier implication, implying that Chrisean's baby could not be his at all but rather Lil Baby's. As if the pandemonium wasn't enough. Let's get real now. Even by Blueface's standards, the level of messiness is drama on par with the Olympics. And because Lil Baby isn't the kind to argue back and forth online like a high school student, he remained quiet for a long. Baby has had enough, though. He's sick of having his name brought up in relation to the circus and Blueface. And his message is very obvious. Do not mention my name until I truly humiliate you. What's crazy about this is that Lil Baby doesn't typically engage in this type of crap. His reputation has been established as a person who manages affairs, concentrates on music, and avoids getting involved in the poisonous relationship drama of others. His refusal to get involved in clown antics is one of the reasons he's at the top of the rap game. But after Blueface continued to prod and drop his name as if he were a part of the Blueface poem, Baby had to tell him that enough was enough. The situation abruptly changed from rumors to complete anarchy at that point. We must go back in time, though, to truly comprehend how we got here. Because it took time for this catastrophe to arise. It has been simmering since the beginning of the year. The idea of enlisting Lil Baby in his own soap drama has also been Blueface's obsession. Around February, Blueface began to suspect that Chrisean was skulking around with Lil Baby. He said he discovered texts between the two. And since that's Blueface's favorite platform, he took it directly to the internet rather than facing Chrisean privately like a normal person would. And one of the texts that allegedly triggered him was its baby, sent by Lil Baby. Why do people claim to have your direct message? Why don't you let them know that I'm your older sibling? Let's stop for a moment here. In fact, it's among the most prevalent industrial lines in the book. The terms big bro and big sis are frequently used by artists and producers to maintain professionalism or set boundaries. Convinced that Baby wasn't being a good brother but was actually planning on his girl, Blueface took it and ran a marathon with it.
You trying to get another nigga attention. I said, bro, you with a whole nother bitch. Why do you care that me and baby don't even, the last time I ever received a message from baby was when he was like, why fool acting like that? You know you little sis. Cause I didn't come off like I wanted to fuck, bro. That nigga was really just like cool as shit when I met him. He wanted to like tap in, like, all right, lock in with me.
Blueface launched into one of his now famous tirades. After that one phrase descended into accusations and shade, saying stuff like, I met my Bia once talking about a big brother. He began to snap on social media. To me, you are not a son. Then the shots simply continued to come. He continued by asserting that Lil Baby's Ming Chrisean wasn't an innocent act, and that he was the one in her bed and on her phone while Baby was supposedly texting her. He even went so far as to make some out-of-pocket claims, claiming that he was riding along with anything that made Rock look good, even if it made him look foolish. Everyone is always reminded by Blueface that he put her on. He also believes that he is owed something by anyone who tries to collaborate with her. Lil Baby was playing the fake big brother role and pretending he wanted to work with Chrisean. Just for clout, he swore once again. Let's do business or move around, he said, that famous statement. It is quite easy. I made this investment a long time ago. Either call Blue or work with Rock, or I'll keep bleeding you in an unethical manner. You must now pause and allow the irony to fully register. This man has the gall to blow a gasket the moment another man even texts her. He cheats on Chrisean on a regular basis.
Keep saying, oh, I'm gonna take us. You have no say so. Don't ever, bro. Nobody taking my kid from, bro. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. You know how much shit
People couldn't resist dragging him for it on the internet, even if it was only about music and the hypocrisy was so obvious. The situation became so out of control that even DJ Academics, who loves chaos, had to intervene and confront Blueface. For his own female, he branded Blueface a hater and outright declared that he was acting like an op. At the same time, academics of all people say, "You're being messy, really. You've lost your mind." Fans also piled in, pointing out how crazy it was that Blueface would continuously cheat on Chrissy and then flip out when she even got the slightest hint of attention from someone else. "Bro," they said, "you've got her out here crying on live, fighting side chicks, and being hauled through hell. You're responding as though she committed treason." Though, the moment she speaks to more than one man, everyone could see how overwhelming the insecurity and jealousy were. The consensus on the internet was straightforward at that time. All Blueface wants is to be in charge. It had nothing to do with Lil Baby's threat. Chrisean's infidelity wasn't even the issue. It was because Blueface wanted to be the only one in control, and Lil Baby broke that control with a straightforward message. But the drama seemed to subside for a while. Lil Baby was not giving Blueface any attention, and everyone assumes that this would be another online feud that ended quickly.
Music forever, Blueface and Chrisean.
The chaos resumed at full pace when Chrisean delivered delivery. Rather than concentrating on the fact that he had a newborn, Blueface returned to the internet and accused Chrisean of cheating with Lil Baby. I'll describe the scene for you. Because her true support system was in Baltimore, where she was born, Chrisean took a plane back there. Her close relatives, godparents, and those who truly cared for her were all there. She would have been all alone otherwise, so to be honest, that was the best thing she could have done. As this was going on, Blueface was in Miami having a great time with his other baby mama, Jaden, without even bothering to attend the birth of his own child. Furthermore, he didn't apologize or even show embarrassment when he was accused of it online. Rather, Chrisean was forced to come forward and claim that she was the one who refused to let him, since he was upset that she had chosen to give birth in Baltimore. She clarified on Instagram Live that she didn't want him there, and that she didn't want his enthusiasm to spoil her special moment. "All I did was not invite him," she claimed. "To have my child, I traveled to my hometown. Do everything in my power to shield him from hatred, jealousy, or anything else since I am all he has." Chrisean Jr. is his name, and he will always be cherished and loved. Naturally, though, people began to criticize her, accuse her of being resentful, and ask why she would deny him access to the hospital. Then she told them the other reason. In regards to the Lil Baby scenario, Blueface was far too insecure and refused to let it go. In order to show her respect for Blueface, she acknowledged that she even ceased responding to Lil Baby and cut off any possible commercial chances. Nevertheless, he persisted in bringing it up, criticizing her, and attempting to generate drama. Furthermore, you can't be sure if you assumed he would let it go when the baby was delivered. The Blueface. In a matter of days, he was back on the internet, threatening to seize custody of the child if Chrisean didn't change her behavior. He stated, "If she doesn't take my son seriously and make that her main focus and priority for at least 30 days, I will file for custody," accusing her of allowing too many people to hold the baby and using him as leverage. He claimed he was scrutinizing her. Done for good. Only a few days later, though, she was back with him. He even shared a video of her signing what appeared to be a deal with his label. With the proud mark Music Forever, Blueface and Chrisean, as if that weren't enough, she even appeared in his brand new music video for the song Baby Mama Drama, which was, trust us, just as messy as it sounds, since Blueface seemingly can't go a week without mentioning baby. It was impossible for him to avoid dropping another jab at Lil Baby. However, this is where things changed. Lil Baby remained silent for months, allowing Blueface to make fun of himself on the internet without having to respond. But lately, he made the decision that enough was enough. He went to the studio, and rumors have it that he is retaliating by hurling bars at Blueface. It's evident that he's fully over the drama and prepared to end it his own way. After fans caught a glimpse of him yelling out Blueface's bullshit, it's also a fact that Blueface and Lil Baby are incompatible. Baby is in another league when it comes to the microphone. Furthermore, Blueface is only embarrassment if this becomes a diss track battle. According to insiders, Baby even kind of regrets even contacting Chrisean because it only served to bring him into this circus. Blueface's constant shenanigans are said to be the reason he decided to stop working with her, not her. In all honesty, who can blame him if a straightforward text message proclaiming it's a baby escalated into months of allegations, drama, and threats of custody? Consider the potential outcomes of a real collaboration. Online users are also supporting Baby in this matter. Comments like, "Can you imagine never even messing with someone, yet their boyfriend constantly brings you up in every argument?" are being left by fans. That's hilarious. Lil Baby isn't even interested in that chick. Others joke that if Lil Baby truly puts a stop to Blueface's career because of this, they will become full-time because Lil Baby is tired of hearing about Blueface. They stand. The fact is that someone had to speak up. Blueface's disrespectful behavior was becoming unmanageable. Even if Baby made an effort to be silent, there are instances when it only allows the clown to perform. His intervention now goes beyond self-defense. He's implying that playing with his name is inappropriate. He does not wish to become entangled in the destructive cycle of another person. And if Blueface continues to push, Baby is more than willing to ensure that everyone is aware of who they are. Ultimately, it's not just about Blueface and Lil Baby control, insecurity, and the tumultuous spectacle that results from making your relationship a public spectacle. Are the main topics. Being chaotic was the foundation of Blueface's brand. For better or worse, Chrisean has been right there with him, contributing to it. However, it was a mistake to keep bringing up Lil Baby's name because Baby is not a part of that circus. And after clapping back at last, Blueface might want to reconsider going on another tirade. Since Lil Baby thrives on music, Blueface feeds on online controversy. There is also no competition when it comes to trash tunes. The entire culture will hear it once Baby puts it on vinyl, regardless of how much Blueface tweets. And Blueface is not going to prevail in that struggle.